afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Coffeyville, Kansas. We are live from Veterans Memorial Stadium. How about some afternoon football, Ryan Butcher? How do you feel about that?
I'm feeling really good that it's early because it's like, that's an excuse to just run out of the college and watch some football.
Hey, let's forget about our office hours for right now. Let's just go ahead and watch a football game. My name is Dirk Andrews. Alongside me, my right-hand man. He's the man with the plan, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. He's a maker, a breaker, and a title taker. Ryan Butcher, thanks for joining us today, man.
Thank you for having me. I saw the highlights of the games on Saturday. I was like, oh, man, I can't believe I missed all that. I mean, I got to see it, but, wasn't here.
You were here in spirit, my friend. So, yes, both teams have played already here at home. So this is the second home game of the season. Third game of the season overall. Today we have both Coffeyville teams, men and women, taking on the Pratt Beavers from Pratt, Kansas. First up, we have the women who are 0-1-1 on the year. That means one loss and one draw so far.
Yep, and that last draw was on Saturday with the goal from Rebecca, I believe, had that one.
Yes, Rebecca assisted by Benny from a free kick. It was a beautiful one, a header from way out. Yes, we have the Coffeyville Red Ravens taking on the Pratt Beavers, and we will call out the starting lineup as we see it. We are excited for this one.
Yes, indeed. I've been thinking about this all day, and speaking of Bernie, got her leading the pack up there, trying to get that pass that got sent through. She was a real force last season, so I'm really curious to see what she's going to do this season.
Yeah, an all-conference performer last year. If not captain in name, captain in spirit, no doubt about it. Benny does lead that back line, that back defensive line for Coffeyville. Looks like we have Julia Pereira as well, number 14. We have Anna, number 4. We have Benny, number 13. Looks like we also have number 10, Stevenson, as well. I think we have Bruna out there. She patrols the midfield as we see this battle on the far right-hand side. Coffeyville in white, Pratt in. Now, is that a dark blue?
That's what I'm trying
or black?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. The part that's getting me the most, though, is that they don't have numbers on the back of their kits. So.
Well, we will try our best then as far as identifying their players. Coffeyville in white, they're making their way down their field. Foul is called, so they'll call this one back for a free kick for the Red Ravens.
Kind of interesting to just kind of let that one play on. Seemed like we had possession, but maybe the ref saw something we didn't.
Both games got a little chippy last time around, so maybe they're just trying to, calm things down, keep them cool for as long as they can. Cool like the weather outside, folks. We are experiencing, like a lot of places around the United States, a cool down. It spit just a little bit, no major precipitation, but
no sign of weather delays, let's put it that way.
Oh, and that's always a good thing to hear, as I do see Ashish out there. I do see, like I said, Tyler Stevenson, number 10. She's out there as well. Rebecca, number 21. She leads the charge up front. Millie Jones on the far left-hand side. And this is Stevenson battling. Possession will go to Pratt.
Yes, and for those of you who aren't from Kansas, we call this false fall. It's when it makes you think it's going to be fall, but then it's 100 degrees a week or two later.
Because just a couple days ago, we had some pretty hot weather. We've seen it fall off, but we are not going to hold our breath as far as this cooler weather goes.
Yes, indeed. Got the stats for the Beavers here, which looks like they've also been kind of struggling in the run-up to this game. Their very first game they played at Redlands, they lost 5-0. That one was an away game for them. They had their first home game versus Western Iowa Tech, which they lost 2-0. So they're also here to get their first win.
Ryan, I noticed that as well, that they were winless. And that just leads me to believe that they're going to fight even harder to get that first win today. Macy Lemke is in goal for Coffeyville. We also see Celeste on the far left-hand side in that wing-back position.
One of our sophomores.
Yep, one of the leaders, one of our sophomores, coming back with a lot of experience. Ooh, tough challenge there. I think that'll be...
Yep. A tough challenge, but a legal one, rules the referee. I think she's right.
And so that'll be a throw-in. And, again, that is number 14, Julia Pereira from Rio de Janeiro. She'll be throwing this one in. Looks like she has Rebecca. Looks like she has or had Linier, number 19. And Rebecca takes hold of this one. Pratt plays the ball forward. This is a tough one. Lemke comes out. Oh, wow.
She had to get that one. Once you committed that much, you either get it or it's going in the back of the net. So good on her.
1 second later, and that was a disaster. But Macy times it perfectly. When in doubt, kick it out. Ball goes over to Pratt.
If you'd asked me to bet on who of the 4 people were going to get there first, I don't think I would have been willing to do so.
That was a bang-bang play, no doubt about it, as both teams seem to try to, figure each other out here in the beginning.
That one's going to keep going.
Yeah, she's going to let that one go. Ball down the right-hand side.
Shield that one there, because as we all know, anyone who's played up at Veterans Stadium here knows it always blows to the north. Is that towards the north?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are exactly right. Yeah, and if at any time you within the camera frame see the flag, boy, it is flowing, it is going into like a northwest type direction. Hey, Mr. Fear's in the house.
Oh, good.
Hello to Mr. Fear.
I was talking to him earlier.
Mr. Fear, currently a teacher at Coffeyville, former coach of the men's team, had a lot of success.
How long ago was that anyway?
Seems like it was just yesterday, to be quite honest with you, but I would imagine at least 5 years.
Really? Was it just 5? It has to be longer than that.
Probably so, but five's a comfortable number for me at least, as that
fair.
ball goes out of play and over to Pratt.
And we know he's not listening because he's here right now, so he can't correct us.
Yell out the window real quick. So, yeah, Ryan, it's good to be back here with you. Good to be, back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium for another Red Raven season.
Yep.
Coach,
this is my favorite part of the fall.
Yeah, no doubt. Coach Stephen Harrison, it's his 3rd year overall with Coffeyville, but this is his 1st year at the helm of the ladies team.
And is he helming both teams as head coach?
Yes, he is, with quite a bit of help from his assistants, Coach Neto, Coach Julia as well on the women's side. And then on the men's side, he has quite a bit of help from Eduardo Garcia as well. This is a long ball sent down. Benny gives chase.
She's going to shield off it. That's a long time to watch it, but hey, I think she's got about 6-7 inches on their striker there. Yeah,
Benny is not afraid of contact. She's not afraid to, assert her authority out there. She did just that. Free kick or goal kick for Coffeyville.
So far it's been back and forth a lot. I think that, I'd struggle to say who's had the best opportunities. I think it's pretty equal. Both teams feeling each other out here, trying to find an opening.
And I know I say that a lot, but to me it really is just that, kind of a filling out the two teams. And, also since it's so early in the season, I feel like teams within themselves are trying to fill themselves out,
right.
And their new teammates, things like that.
That's another time that the referee has let a challenge go. I think she's going to let the players be reasonably aggressive towards each other this match.
Yeah, looks like it.
Speaking of feeling the game out, now they know what they can get away with.
Yeah, all around, kind of feeling the mood of the day, the atmosphere of the day, the weather even plays into it as this ball, last touch by Pratt.
Yeah, she's going to try to clear it out of there, but doesn't have a lot of space to do it. Oh,
this could be dangerous.
She's going to take it first time. She just tries to drop it into the box off of a Pratt player. Good. Oh, I thought she had her.
Stevenson saw Jones over there, saw some green space.
Very, very good awareness to try to spot her there. Oh, that one's going to go real far. Pratt's actually hitting it with just about the right amount of power to get it back to where their forwards can run onto it. So there's going to be a lot of running from both the forwards and the Coffeyville defense to chase down those long balls.
There's Benny with the clever ball.
Tried to split those midfielders right there, not quite. She's going to be able to carry it through. Ooh, that one's going to be brought back. Maybe it's one of those borderline ones, but you can probably get away with it in the 9th minute of the game.
Early on, yeah, no doubt about it. And, we usually comment on the kits from the umpire. So, yeah, let's take a look at the
big fan of the orange and black.
Yeah, the orange and black in the fall, it's a pretty safe way to go,
Big OSU fans. Was she off? No, she was not offside. Wow. We saw there was a bit of contact between that player who just tried to take it on the first time and number 14, Julia Pereira. She sort of went down and signaled to the referee that, hey, I was just fouled, but you can't count on the ref seeing that when they're trying to watch 22 players.
I wondered if that was going to be called or not, but the flag did stay down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
and that's especially on the side where there's no linesman that can assist the referee with the call. So
early substitution for Pratt already.
Very early.
Pinela, number 19 in the midfield, trying to win it back for Coffeyville. This ball goes long.
Yeah, that's not a problem for her.
Macy Lemke from Olathe, Kansas. She's a sophomore.
Yes, indeed. Remember her from last season?
Yes, we do. Clearance goes only so far as the Pratt midfield. Now they're in attack. Anna steps up. Benny comes over. Julia comes over.
3 different challenges, 4 different ones, and looks like Coffeyville's going to give up an early goal here.
That's unfortunate, really. The surface being slick.
This stopping time just in general there, I believe.
Yeah, that's a tough play. Celeste trying to, get her footing on that one, was unable to. Unfortunately, ball fell right at the feet of the Pratt player, and she did what she knows what's best to do, put it right into the back of the net.
Yeah, those are 3 50-50 challenges that went against Coffeyville, and then the ball just kind of went, right to the attacker's feet, and you know what? She did what she was supposed to do. She put it in the back of the net. Can't argue with that.
And anytime a goal is scored, I always wonder, how will the teams react? Pratt being up 1, Coffeyville being down 1. Let's see what the first 5 minutes after the goal brings us from both teams. As we have a throw in here from Pratt.
Very good ball there. Straight to her feet, but looks like, off the referee. Bring that one back.
I was wondering if that was going to be called or not, but it is.
Yeah, she's pretty brave to get her hands down there.
Exactly.
That was close.
Yeah, Bruna, she was ready to send that one off and down the field.
Okay, so she's going to do a drop ball here. An uncontested drop ball specifically.
Benny plays it over to Anna.
Thundering in there to try to get a piece of that, but looks like Coffeyville's going to escape the other side of the pitch.
Yeah, number 18 is she plays it over to Celeste. Celeste trying to get around that Pratt player there, but just unable to.
The ball, unfortunately. So
Pratt.
We have to see how they're going to get ahead right now. It seems like they're kind of trapped in their own half right now.
Yes, they are.
Yep. We have seen what the referee will let play, and that's one of them.
Yeah, Julia came over, gave that Pratt player a little bit of body, and that was deemed lawful, and play goes on.
Well, the only thing that matters is that it's a consistent call, and so far, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. As long as it's consistent, then.
That's going to be brought down with a little push from behind.
What's interesting here is that Julia...
I can't believe she got that.
Yeah.
It seemed like she was kind of in danger, and all she had to do was just wait for the player to make a mistake. She took it.
Yeah. Julia actually played higher up on the pitch last game. She's moved back for this one onto the defensive line.
I was wondering about that. I was like, I could have sworn, she used to be in the midfield, right?
Well, last game she was midfield, sometimes even on that right wing.
Okay.
But she's the type of player that a coach loves. Type of player they could put just about anywhere and still does a good job. So Anna with the ball, Benny with the ball.
Very smartly getting back, knowing it was going to kind of just shoot back there a little bit, and offside in general. A little bit of extracurricular activity.
And again, probably what the referee wants to avoid.
Yep, we are only 13 minutes into this game, and gonna bring it back.
Coffeyville just needs to slow themselves down a little bit.
Does she have an orange whistle too? Did she color coordinate her whistle?
I would have a lot of respect for that if she did.
I hope so.
Benny with the free kick here. She sends it downfield, looking for Millie.
Now, speaking of the uniforms and whatnot, really liking the white. Haven't had a good look at the design yet, though. So I'm kind of actually. You do know we have a monitor right over here.
Yeah, thank you to Andrew Elrod. Thank you to Blaine.
So we have a monitor plus windows. We're spoiled up here in the third floor.
Thank you to everyone up here in the booth making this happen. Remember, guys, this is a CCC-run stream here. We have faculty members, staff members, and we also have 2 students on camera as well. Amber and Isaiah, thank you guys for being here.
Yes, indeed, and looking to put some pressure on him. He's going to go out for a throw-in. It is, it's still kind of strange to me that the away end is completely abandoned. You know, that's, for the longest time, that's where the benches were. And now, I think it's been on the near side since, last season?
Yeah, they went ahead and switched it over to the near side. A little easier as far as equipment goes, things like that, as Bruna battles and eventually wins the ball.
Yep, she was able to keep hold of it and get it away.
But thievery in the midfield gives it right back to Pratt. They've been the team on the front foot for the most part this match.
It's crucial right there.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Completely open on the outside. Good ball. Kind of misses the one touch that I think had a good chance to put it back in the net for the second time.
Yeah.
Really close one.
As number 19, Pinela, she will see this ball out of touch, and it will go over to Pratt. Pratt deep into their attacking third.
So are the Pratt players wearing armbands? Some of them?
Does look as if they
Are we
have,
talking co-captains or something else?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, that was a rough touch, but she gets the second one and takes a bit of a knock for her trouble.
Crowd wanting some sort of call there. Not sure if that's the Coffeyville crowd or the Pratt crowd there, but a call was called upon either way, but the ball will go over to Coffeyville.
Yeah, looks like get a kick from deep in the territory, which has been a real problem for Coffeyville. They keep trying to just knock it up, but the wind is against them.
Ball is up. Ashish gets ahead to it. Stevenson gets onto it. Oh, nice ball to find Bruna. Bruna,
good
can
first
she
touch.
attack?
Ooh, and yep, the referee is going to let that one go. That one was definitely borderline, but again, that's been kind of the MO, so she's going to be able to stop it. Nice job right there.
You know, Butch, I kind of have a problem with that no call just a couple seconds ago. I mean, that stopped a drive down the field. I mean, she had real estate on the left-hand side. She had players on the left-hand side. She was trying to get the ball over there. That contact stopped her from doing so. I'd like to see a call on that one.
Well, the thing is, if that had been a call, then that is at least a yellow card. But
exactly.
The referee is saying, you know what, I've already pointed out that this is the type of aggression I'm willing to let stand.
Okay.
And I would definitely agree. I would usually see that one called, but again, it's consistency. So the players are going to have to understand that they're not going to get any easy calls for this game. You
know, Ryan, sometimes I don't like you being here because you're the voice of reason. I'd just rather be unreasonable by myself, you know what I mean? But here's a play down the left-hand side from Pratt. Julia gives chase. Anna gives chase.
Goes flying in there, and was that off the Pratt player? Okay, it was off of Red Raven. Looks like, speaking of Pratt players, we've got a substitution from them.
Yeah, I think Anna Costa Wang, she had come over in help, and it went off of her. This will be the second or third corner kick for Pratt, and yes, a substitution as well. Coach Brandon Jackson for Pratt going to his bench early.
Apparently, it is also his first year coaching the women's team as well. Whew. Boy, didn't I sound calm as I was saying that, as that flashed right in front of the goal. Oh, boy.
As your heart slips down to the bottom of your stomach there. Yeah, Macy came out to try to get some contact onto that ball. The wind or the momentum, the force of the kick took it over and almost found the foot of a Pratt player. It did not. Free kick.
That actually would have been, if they'd headed it in, that would have been the exact same goal we saw from the Red Ravens on Saturday. Just nice little cross in and a smooth header. It was right there.
Let's see if Coffeyville can keep some possession here. Celeste has it on the far left-hand side. She'll play it back to Benny. Nice move from Benny there. Looking for some relief.
This might be the best way to charge up the field, is to just, carry it, because obviously it's not flying well enough.
That's a good point, Ryan. That's a good point.
And gets tripped up from behind. She's going to take this one quick, or... Okay, I think we're going to take a second to set up. Got options on both sides.
So Millie chooses to send this one to Julia.
Who tries to send it in the box, looking pretty good. And headed away by Pratt players off to the touchline. And over the touchline, I'm pretty sure.
Good defense there. Throw in for Coffeyville.
Oh. Well, if it goes in the back of net here in a second, I'll have nothing to say.
Yeah, I kind of thought that might.
I don't think you can throw the ball essentially to yourself, can you?
That just happened, I think. Ooh, tough challenge there.
That was a bit of a nastier one. Is there going to be anything additional? Or maybe just a chat?
At least that. I don't know, but Julia wins the free kick for Coffeyville, as it looks like a Pratt player and a Coffeyville player have a little discussion.
Well, this is in a good position for them.
Yeah, it really is. And Benny will step up to take this free kick. She's going to be looking for Rebecca. She's going to be looking for Stevenson as well in there. Ball is up.
She's in position. Oh, just kind of knocked away there from a Pratt player. Really close, too. And, yes, I had to Google just to make sure I wasn't losing it. The thrower cannot touch the ball again until it's touched by another player. So we lucked out on that one. I don't think, keep in mind, I spent years refereeing. I had to look that one up because it almost never happens.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think the Coffeyville player wanted something to be called there as far as interference.
Ooh,
but
she's going to let that one play. She's going to bring it back. No, she will not.
Good job by Stevenson to step up and win possession for Coffeyville.
That went about as well for Coffeyville as it could, all things considered. Coffeyville's not going to get the call there as it goes back to the Pratt defense. Oof. You could hear that one from all the way up here. As it's going to go behind here, and with 24 minutes remaining in the first half, Coffeyville still plenty of time to find their way up the field.
But unfortunately, they do find themselves down a goal. So just about 12 minutes gone.
Which I forgot to mention, that would have been Pratt's first season goal, too. And I wish I could shout out the player who did it, but
so
we're going to need some numbers on those kids.
Well, and so I noticed that there are numbers, but I think it's in blue, though. That kind of dark, that kind of lighter blue against the darker blue or black.
Right.
But
okay, I'm squinting at the screen near the table, and yes, it is a blue on black type of situation here. Well, then my excuse is we're 3 floors up. So
we will try our best as Julia tries to find Stevenson, unable to do so, but possession will stay with Coffeyville. It'd be nice to see them keep some possession here. Yeah, and as I say that,
it's really difficult. Pratt's been pretty aggressive at trying to win the ball back each time. Coffeyville's usually able to keep it for a couple touches, move it up a little bit, and then losing it just as they get to the final third. Good footwork there, but not the best pass.
Here, something positive going for Coffeyville here.
Leaves it. Oh, it's going to end up behind her. I don't think she's going to be able to get back for that.
Ball goes out of touch and over to Pratt.
Well, looks like we got a substitution.
We see number 12, Azul Alvarado, coming in for Coffeyville. She will replace Rebecca, number 21.
Kind of interesting that the linesman on the opposite side was the one who signaled for substitution. That's the only reason I knew there was one going on. I mean, interesting to me, I guess.
If it's interesting to you, it's interesting to everybody, Butcher. No doubt about it.
All right, looks like it's going to be left for Pratt.
Pratt player making her way down the middle of the field, has a lot of real estate in front of her. Tries to find a runner on the left-hand side, unable to do so. Good job by Julia to step up.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just going to come right back to her.
When in doubt, kick it out, but it was saved by Pratt. Back into the middle of the field. This is dangerous.
It's the kind of like the third attempt at trying to hit it first time that just doesn't quite connect. That's pretty lucky for us, is what I'll say.
Yeah, because those balls are placed well, but just unable to make that contact.
It is 70 degrees outside. I was over there checking the weather just to make sure everything's still looking relatively mild on the way out. So far, so good. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, so far, so good. A little windy, but we like this cooler weather.
Maybe some sprinkles, but I'm not seeing any lightning in the forecast. So fingers crossed, everyone.
Yeah, that's the main thing there is referee will call this throw back. Julia will be taking this one for Coffeyville.
Hello?
Stevenson gets onto this one. She has numbers. Oh, good move, but
oh, it looks like she is going to get that one back. There was a bit of a hack at her ankle there.
So there was enough contact. I think maybe, boot to ankle or boot to shin. That will get called back. That will be a free kick for Coffeyville. Will Benny step up to take this one? No, she'll actually make her way into the box.
This could be a good chance here. The goalkeeper really hasn't been tested for Pratt yet.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Oh,
ooh, finds the...
Able to bring it down a little bit. Looks like it's going to go out for a throw-in.
Yeah, found the boot of Benny, but just unable to handle it. But we will retain possession here. Coffeyville ball. Ooh, good turn.
It's a good play there from the Pratt player to scoop it up the field. I'm going to have to running from way back.
Benny comes all the way back from her forward position to
put her stamp on that play.
Yeah, clean it up on defense. Under 20 minutes left in this first half. Still a 1-0 score line. Pratt is up 1 goal. Contact there on Pinela. Will be a throw-in for Coffeyville.
Oh, it's a good chance there. Kind of an awkward first touch, but sends it up the field. It's going to fall for Coffeyville. She's under heavy pressure right now. Looks like the player applying that pressure is the one who took the brunt of it, unfortunately.
Substitution for Pratt. That substitute will come on and fill in a forward position. So looking for some fresh legs in the attacking area. Anna, good job to defend that throw in.
I'm going to choose to say she did that on purpose because that was a pretty good turn afterward. A good recovery.
Sure.
Sizing up how she wants to do this. Might just let that out for a goal kick. Or no, she's going to choose to play it out from the back.
Lemke sizing up the defense, telling her teammates where she wants them to be. Sends the drop kick. Finds Millie.
Oh, that went the exact spot that the center defense did not want to see.
And unfortunately, that will go out for a Pratt throw-in.
Looks like we got another substitution here for Pratt. Heavy substitutions for Pratt. I think this is substitution number 4 for them.
Either 4 or 5, and only 1 for Coffeyville.
Oh, actually it looks like 5 because I think 2 women are coming on. Yep.
So throw in deep for the Pratt Beavers. Anna tries to defend it. Ball put up into the box. Celeste defending. Pinela tries to clear it.
She gets it away somewhat up the field, but Pratt's already trying to bring it back around.
Nice
Good
little
touch
layoff there. Good job by Benny to intervene.
Looks like she's going to be brought down, and they'll bring the play back.
Yeah, Benny has already received a couple of knocks this afternoon.
And it's only August.
And we've still got 15 minutes left to go in this first half as well.
Exactly.
Anna is going to send this free kick down the field. As far as Azul, back to Anna.
That should fall pretty well for her there.
Yeah, Ashish, number 18 in the midfield, trying to corral that one in, unable to.
It's kind of a heavy touch on there, and it went flying away from her. Nice stop there from Anna, I believe, on that one.
Yes, sir. Stevenson, good job to step up and fight for possession there. But, man, you know, one thing, Pratt really, they're aggressive, playing some good D, scrappy.
Oh, she's going to be able to get away with that? Not quite. It's just back and forth here. Both teams trying to get an attack set up, and each time it's getting snuffed out.
Yeah, midfield battle.
Heads up, anyone hiding in the tent?
Rudy Fernandez with the good hands down there, like Allstate.
Is he operating the scoreboard down there underneath that tent?
I am not quite sure. It might be a joint effort down there. I'm not quite sure. I see Eduardo down there. I see Rudy down there. I think I see Brad down there as well. Throw in for Pratt. Ball sent into the box.
Really
a dangerous
good ball.
one.
Really good ball. It's Pratt double their lead. After so many opportunities after the first goal, they find it again, and now Coffeyville on the back foot for real this time.
Nice ball sent into the box and hung up just enough for her to get her body in the right position. Got her boot to it, and Coffeyville finds themselves down 2-0 with 14 minutes still left in this first half.
Yes, indeed. You know, you had to think that were they hoping that maybe they could stall out to the second half and make some changes there, but now there's really nothing you can do other than, as she signals, push up.
Yeah, instead of letting Pratt dominate the game, Coffeyville looking to switch up the momentum just a little bit.
Goes back to the wing. Cheers, but it's only going as far as a throw in.
Ashish comes up with the ball. She finds Bruna. Azul to Julia.
Going to go down the line. I think she might be able to get to that one. Maybe not. She's going to force the Pratt player to clear it.
Which at this point is very positive for the Red Ravens.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised the keeper didn't go out to clean that one up. That seemed like that was maybe went a little too hard, but she was content to let her defender cover it.
If it's not 2-0, does she do that? You know, if it were a different score line, does she choose a different option?
Honestly, if I were her, I just kind of want to get the blood pumping a little bit, you know?
Sure.
She hasn't had to defend any shots yet. I know that will change.
Benny battles in the midfield.
Ooh, I think maybe there have been a little extracurriculars both there and there. Saw two in a row, but I think the referee might not have seen the first one. If you're watching online, you can run it back about 10 seconds, see if you see it too.
Sometimes that second action is what is caught or saw. Seen. Saw or seen?
Sorry? I thought you were trying to speak Spanish for a second. I was really confused.
It would be a try. That would be for sure. As Macy comes up for this one.
Sometimes it's the... Did you say that it was the second one? That's the one that is seen? Is that what you were saying?
I think I said saw at first, but it should have been seen, correct?
Honestly, I did not even register that, and that should tell you something as an English teacher that I didn't even notice.
Anna is going to let this one go out of touch.
That was a pretty solid drop kick right there.
So Lemke's going to put this one down for a goal kick. 12 minutes left to go in this first half. Unfortunately, Coffeyville finds himself down 2 goals already.
Yeah, I know they've got a lot of time to make this change, and I'm eager to see where they go with it, but they're going to have to keep defending against Pratt's sustained attack here. They were making good progress moving it up the field, but once again find themselves trapped in their own third.
Sustained attack. I think those are really two really good words. It's a good way to describe what we've seen so far. Pratt has just been
relentless.
Yes, that is another good word right there from the wordsmith himself.
I'm happy to contribute.
Can Benny bring this one down?
That was a really good ball. She's got options. It's going to be hard to turn with. Looking for some help on the wing. She's going to have to run back for it. I think that is Millie Jones on the wing. And she'll get a throw in for her trouble. Millie Jones, a freshman from the UK.
She's been one of the key players this season, no doubt about it. Even though it's still early in the season, she's been one of the key players.
I got to ask her if she's a fan of Shrewsbury. That is where she's from, after all. I remember you see them pretty frequently in the Football League Cup. They're generally in the early stages pretty frequently, I'd say.
I think her and her family and friends would appreciate you shouting them out like that, no doubt about it.
Well, I'd get more specific, but most of those games we don't get to watch, unfortunately.
Unfortunately is the key word there. As we see another substitution from Pratt, I believe, yeah.
Yep, another one. Looks like maybe... Oh, okay, there's one substitution and moving another player position. Let's see what they're up to. Speaking of freshmen from the UK, two freshmen from London this semester, or this year, semester. We're drawing heavily.
And they are all Arsenal fans as well.
Oh, well. The important thing is we're glad they're here.
And coming out of the mouth of a Chelsea fan there as this ball squirts through the midfield. Minnie takes possession.
Yeah. If they ever get to watch the replay, did you know that Arsenal's Invincibles, the season, I believe is, 2003, 2004? Or 2004, 2005, was the season where they're completely undefeated. They still got fewer points overall than the Jose Mourinho Chelsea team that won the league the year after. Just going to throw that out there. It's just a fun
You're going to get us kicked off. You're going to get us kicked off the stream here by talking that sort of crazy stuff. But throw in for Pratt here. Under 10 minutes left to go in the first half. This has flown by so far.
Yes, it has indeed. Did you get to watch any of the Premier League games last weekend? There were some real good ones.
I don't
like
think
the Liverpool-Newcastle game. That one was insane.
Yeah, that was. Liverpool ended up pulling that out the end, right?
Unfortunately, it had all the markers of an amazing comeback. But that's how real life works sometimes.
Poor Bruno Fernandes getting bullied off the spot by the referee right before he takes a penalty kick. That was kind of weird.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Nope. Well, at least the defenders aren't letting themselves be bullied right now. They're still holding forth here. Again, we were saying a sustained attack from Pratt. Oh, is she going to be able to run onto that? It's going to be close.
Yeah.
Outrun there by the Pratt player. Coming from deep in their own half to assist in this bit of offense here. Oh.
Nice move, but unable to finish it.
Yeah, just a little bit too heavy.
Millie Jones, nice job. Wins it back for Coffeyville.
She's got options. Oh, look on the wing there. Just lost. I think she was thinking ahead, just like I was, but not about the midfielder right in front of her.
Good job by Julia to step up and stifle that attack.
I think she was hunting for Tyler Stevenson, I think is the one on the right wing now.
Yes, you are exactly right.
Speaking of our players from London.
Yeah, she's another good quality talent from across the pond there as Coffeyville looking to run. Millie has Celeste.
Good ball. They seem pretty confident in their touches and their passes here.
Oh, nice one.
That is a good sign.
Yes, that is. Got to keep fighting, got to keep going.
Oh, misread that one a little bit. So it looks like Pratt's going to pick it up with 7 minutes left to go. Still plenty of time in this first half.
Unfortunately, just unable to, finish moves. A little bit of miscommunication here or there, leads to some turnovers. And it'll be a throw in for Coffeyville. Ball goes back to Anna. Anna looking for some midfield help.
Oof, didn't quite get away with that, but I think we should be all right. Won't even have to drop it back to the goalie. She's going to take it to the corner, get some space, see what she can do. This time, we go back to Macy.
Headed on quite nicely in the midfield, but no white shirts to pick up possession. This ball goes back over to Pratt as we see another substitution. Throw in for Pratt on the far side of the field.
Ooh. Put a lot of spice on that pass. May have been more of a cross than a pass. That shouldn't be any problem for her.
Lemke steps up and looks to get this one downfield. Ooh.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, that was a nice touch there. Good control.
I believe that was number 19, Reese Davids, doing my best to like when the light catches it just right.
Sure.
I can see the number.
I got to give you credit for even being able to call that one out there. 5 minutes left to go in this first half. What do we have left in our tanks?
It's a pretty good ball there. Should have a chance to challenge for that one.
Yeah, Bruna.
Almost able to run through, but we'll take the throw in.
Good hustle there, though. Got to give her credit for just trying. Got to give her credit for battling there.
And for keeping us in possession.
Exactly. Ball goes back to Benny. Benny makes her run forward.
That's 3 players. Let's keep count here.
Oh, nice drop off, but just not on the exact same page as her teammates. Can Stevenson get on the end of that one? Oh, almost.
Another close call there, but that's
an opportunity here.
How's she going to do this? Tries to play it off and turns and maybe was trying to drop it forward a little bit there as the Pratt goalkeeper is called into service for the first time.
You get a little taste of an opening, and boy, you just want to hop all over it, but unable to find the connection there.
And that's CC Carroll in goal for the Pratt Beavers.
Throw in for Coffeyville. Celeste will take this one. Finds Millie. Another substitution for Pratt.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Coffeyville substitution in a long time.
Yeah, Rebecca came off early, but that is the only one. And I must admit, there weren't too many substitutions last time out either.
Yeah, we've seen in the past the substitutions have been pretty frequent. So this is actually kind of a different way of doing things. I'm kind of curious as to what difference it might make in the long run. Like maybe feels like once you're kind of like warmed up and on the field, you're better staying there than being switched off frequently, perhaps. I might have to ask him sometime, just out of curiosity.
I could see that line of logic being true. Millie gives chase.
That should go to Coffeyville there for a throw in.
Go ahead and take this one quick. Go ahead and take it quick. Julia throws it in, tries to find Millie. Millie will find Ashish. Ashish downfield. Thought she had a runner.
Yeah, it does get held up by the wind, but not that much.
Carroll will put this one down. Goal kick for Pratt.
I was trying to figure out if they were trying to do something over there for a second. She was really dialed in to that kick that her defender was taking.
Letting those seconds tick away.
Ooh.
Dangerous ball. Can Benny track it down? Looks like she will. Nice move by her. What will she do with it? She finds Anna. Heavy touch, gives it back to Pratt.
Oh, looks like it's going to go back to Pratt for set piece here. This is at a real dangerous spot. I mean, there is no reason not to just send that directly on goal.
Yeah, central part of the field, really not too far out enough to where the ball can get up and get down.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention wind at their back adds some power to it.
Never underestimate that, that's for sure. The wind up here.
I think kind of the best we can hope for here is that it goes over the crossbar, but hopefully we don't have to hope. We'll see.
I hope we don't have to hope.
Mm-hmm. So are they also doing the rules for the wall here as well, where players have to stand X amount away from the wall?
I'm really not sure. Ball.
And
yeah,
see,
good call,
we don't have to
Butcher.
hope anymore.
Good call, Butcher.
Yeah, I think there was something about like you've got the defensive wall and all other players on the team have to stay something like 5 feet or something away from the defensive wall, which is kind of good. The whole sandwiching in your own players in the wall thing was always a little iffy, and always just led to more players just elbowing each other than anything else.
Led to more contact. 18 seconds left and counting, so not a lot that Coffeyville can do. Well, they're still going to have to defend here, though. When in doubt, kick it out, and that will probably be the last action of the first half. Unfortunately, we do find ourselves down 2 goals, but we do trust that Coach Stevenson and the rest will give them a good talking to. Give us 15 minutes, and we'll be right back here for some more second half action.
All right. Now let me try to get.
Back to Coffeyville, Kansas. We are live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium. My name is Dirk Andrews. Alongside me, Ryan Butcher. Ryan Butcher, that first half was brutal, but looking for a much better second half from the Red Raven ladies team.
Yes, indeed. I feel some confidence here. You know, as we noted, it's definitely easier going one way than the other. Of course, the rain's picked up a little bit. I'm not sure what sort of effect that's going to have on the players and the field in general. Again, though, still no weather delay in the near future. Haven't seen any lightning, thank goodness. So we're hoping that they can make some attacks. Even some like shots from a pretty good distance wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Challenge the keeper, force her to make some important saves, and you know, every once in a while.
Yeah, and, you know, I totally agree with what you're saying there. Forcing Pratt to make plays. We really didn't force him to make any plays, really, you know?
Right.
You know, some miscommunication, some unfortunate, slipping on the turf, things like that. Things that are somewhat out of your control. But let's see what we can control here in the second half.
Yes, as we've already got Coffeyville in possession here. Well, was in possession. Should keep my mouth shut. That's a really well-placed ball with the outside of her heel there, or heel with her foot there, but looks like was there to clean it up. Did you see how she hit that one?
Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. Yeah, it was kind of outside of the boot type deal.
Yeah, I could see that she was trying to get that weight on it just right. And it was really close, too. I thought she had it, but thank goodness for Macy being wise to it.
Yeah, because there was green in front of her. You know, she did have some real estate. She did have some room to work within as the ball goes out and back over to Pratt. A 2-0 score line. And as many soccer fans know, one of the most dangerous score lines to deal with as a team. You know, 2-0 kind of makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel good, but still have to defend, still have to play, and early foul called here on Coffeyville.
Yeah, so fun story. I sort of joked about something being missed in the first half. Same player, same type of movement. The referee didn't see the first one. She saw that one.
Yeah, they'll get you on that second one for sure.
I mean, the referee was looking straight at her. There was no other way that was going to end.
Had to go ahead and give him that second call. So, free kick for Pratt in somewhat of a dangerous area. I feel like they will go ahead and put this one into the box and try to find a forehead or some sort of momentum going forward.
Able to get some on it, sort of turns, it deflects off a Coffeyville player, going to try to turn, gets it a little bit heavy off of her knee, and then it's going to ultimately go out. No problem there. Kind of looked dangerous for a second when you thought it was in the back of the net. But
wow,
no.
Optical illusion there. I almost,